What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video, and in this one I'm going to be talking about the one and only Tesla stock and help you guys better understand the price action of Tesla. I'm also going to be doing some in-depth technical analysis to give you guys a better idea of where I see the share price going into tomorrow. I'm also going to talk about what's going on with the Fed and the Ukraine situation, as these things can affect Tesla and the market going forward. I'm also going to talk about what the news said about Elon Musk and what Elon Musk, the man, the myth, the legend, put on his Twitter page that's very important for Tesla investors. Now, before I say anything about Elon Musk, before I talk about the share price of Tesla, I do have to mention a couple of very important things first. The first thing is I'm not a financial planner, so please don't take this as financial advice. Everything in this video is solely for educational purposes only. And also, if you guys can, please smash the like button if you want to see more videos like this. It not only benefits me, it benefits the entire Tesla community as a whole. And the last thing is, if you guys can, please check out the Moomoo link down below and in the description. If you do sign up for Moomoo and deposit $100, you're not only going to qualify for up to 5 free stocks, each worth up to $3,500, but you're also going to get a free NEO share. So if you want this opportunity, check out the link down below. With that out of the way, let's get on with the video. So looking at Tesla, we're down about 3.64% for the day. It was a red Monday. It wasn't just Tesla though. The entire market was seeing red all over the place. I mean, looking at the IWM or the Russell 2000 down 2%. We're seeing AMC down over 5%. NEO's down. I mean, everything is essentially in the red. Looking at the SPY too, and the SPY appears to be finding some strong support right here. I just want to put that out there. And I am anticipating a green day for tomorrow. Now, I know it does not look too obvious right now. I know the market looks very red, and you guys might think I'm crazy for saying this, but based off the data I have, I do think we're going to see a green day for Tesla. And I'm going to show you guys in a few seconds. But look at this first. The fear and greed index is very fearful right now, right? Fear is driving the market. That's pretty obvious as of right now. But we do have this coming out, right? The FOMC meeting is coming out from the 15th through the 16th. And the reason that's going to be big is I don't think too much is going to come out on the 15th. The bigger day would be the 16th. And that's when the Fed is going to announce, okay, what exactly are they really going to be doing with the basis point hike and everything like that, right? And the reason why interest rates going up is going to be so important is it's going to affect, your credit cards, your car bills, your, everything out there is going to be affected going into the future, even mortgages and everything. Now, the big thing about this is the fact that we want confirmation. The market does not like uncertainty. Like, we think we know exactly what Powell is going to say, but are we 100% sure? We're not 100% sure until he actually says it. So that's the reason why the market's waiting on that. And I do think we could have a balance if it is a 25 basis point hike going into maybe next week. So for me, that's a kind of good sign. But then we do have this whole, Ukraine situation that is taking place. It is affecting inflation in the US, at least to some degree. Also, the food shortages are a result of this too. And currently the US is negotiating with China amid this whole situation. So I would like to see how this goes. But I just have to inform you that as of right now, things haven't changed too much, and this is still going on, and it is still affecting the markets and energy prices in the USA. So that's affecting CPI data, which is affecting inflation and this entire market. And as a result, even Elon Musk has been talking about that. But before I talk about Elon Musk, let's look at the share price. So looking at Tesla, I told you guys yesterday this about it. Let me show you guys what I said yesterday. So in my previous video, I told you guys with this retracement chart, this Fibonacci retracement, I showed you guys that we're probably going to get a bounce around 771. The bounce ended up coming, I'm sorry, it's right here at 756. So I was off by $15. But then what I told you guys, it was very, very close to being accurate to what happened, because when you zoom into the chart right here, you could see that we got that bounce off 756. We ran up to 800. I told you guys yesterday we'd get rejected at 800. That is exactly what happened. We got that rejection. We dropped pretty hard, and then 756 did end up holding up. And it does seem like this is a very strong indicator that we have support right over there. So from here on out, guys, this is what I think is going to happen based off my analysis. Let me close the Fibonacci real quick just to make this a little bit more clear. So I don't see gaps or anything like that. What I think is going to happen is I think that this is actually kind of resembling a Wyckoff accumulation schematic. I know it's a little bit hard to see. You guys could kind of see it right here. We have that first phase. Now we're entering the spring-like reaction, and 756 is holding up pretty darn well. That's a pretty good sign for Tesla. Now, where do I see it going? Based off this, I'm going to show you guys something cool. Let me pull up the MACD, the RSI, and where is it? The DMI real quick. These are the three main ones I use. So you guys can see Tesla's kind of oversold right here. The RSI is down to 33.74, and we got this sell signal from the super trend. But then here's the crazy part. After we are seeing this drop, the drop is happening right over here where our strong support is. And we, even though these indicators are suggesting that we're dropping and we may continue to see a little bit red, I think that we're going to get a bounce off that because this is holding up pretty darn well. So what I would anticipate is, look, Tesla is typically not super red for too many days in a row. We're going to be red, then we're going to get a green day after, and I am anticipating green for tomorrow. And I do think that many of these shorts, many of these market makers, they're going to try to trick people. So be prepared for these traps. It may be a bull trap coming. They may push this thing really high up, and then they're going to trick people into thinking that, oh, this thing's about to run, and then they end up dropping it in a couple of days, just tricking so many people, especially retail. This is what they've been doing. So looking at this, right? Let me bring up the chart like this. We're starting to see this curl right over here. This nice curl coming up from the 1348 EMA. Now we haven't gotten the crossover I was talking about yet, but if you look at the 5 minutes, like this, hold on. This is the curl I'm talking about. We're starting to get this nice curl towards the very end, and it does look like we're going to get a crossover from the 1348 EMA. So I would anticipate for tomorrow, we're going to run up. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to break 800. That's a little bit hard to call, but I believe that these shorts are going to try to fake out people. There's going to be a fake out, so this thing might end up running a little bit higher to the 820, and we're going to get a rejection off of that because this used to be the support level, right? 800 to about, what is this? 820. We're going to get rejected off 820. We're going to drop. And after that, we may even drop a little bit. We could drop as low as the 800. And I'm not sure 800 is going to hold. We could drop a little bit after that, but I do expect us to be at least somewhat in the green. So we should close above, I would say, the 780s. And if anything, if it's a really bullish move, we could even close above 800, right? So I would anticipate a between 800, maybe 805 and $781 close going into tomorrow. I think that the support is going to be flipped just temporarily. And I do think this may even be a fake out. We'll have to look at what the chart actually shows. But I am a little bit more bullish going into tomorrow because it's not normal for Tesla to drop this hard for this many days. It's very oversold. And the Wyckoff, like I was showing you, the Wyckoff accumulation schematic is suggesting that we're pretty close to our bottom, at least for like the next few days. And we should start to run up just a little bit before anything else continues. So I'm going to be a little bit more bullish going into tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And I'm actually pretty excited because once we get the news from the Fed, this could be a little bit good going into the next upcoming weeks because there is more confirmation and certainty in the market. Now, I want to talk about something else that's very important, and it's kind of sad for some investors, but Elon Musk says his own physical things when inflation is high, but he's not selling his crypto, right? This is how the market is reporting what he actually stated, and that's not entirely true or false. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle with that, but Elon Musk is a real guy. He just says whatever he wants, which I think is awesome about him. It's very good that he does not have that filter that a lot of people have, and he's a very real man. But what he actually said is this right here. So the media may report things a little bit differently, but this is what he said. So on Twitter, he stated, "What are your thoughts about probable inflation rate over the next few years?" Right? He's asking people. Then he responds with this: Tesla and SpaceX are seeing significant recent inflation pressure in raw materials and logistics. So I know that's a little bit tough for people to hear about this, but I think many people responded to him, and he's talking about how commodity prices are now soaring over what's going on in Russia. Raw materials are being more expensive because of these crazy things going on. I mean, right now, Elon Musk is trending on Twitter too, but you guys get my point. Like, this is going to be tough for everyone, which is the reason why I keep bringing this up with you guys, the CPI data and other metrics like that, because they're very important. They're going to affect Tesla's productivity and other things like that. Now, this is not necessarily a super long-term issue, though. Like, you consider a year or two long-term, I don't necessarily think so. But for the upcoming future, for the next few years, we're going to easily recover from this. Tesla's going to absolutely crush it. They have new factories coming out. The Cybertruck is going to be huge. I mean, I'm not worried about this going into the long term. For the short term, I do think that this could lead in the next upcoming months to more and more sideways action, maybe some high volatility. I do expect very high volatility in this market going forward. But for Tesla in particular, like I said, I think tomorrow is going to be a green day. I think we're going to run up a little bit tomorrow. And then I also predict that we're going to react to what the FOMC meeting suggests. So it depends on what Jerome Powell announces, but it's most likely going to be pretty good for the market. I do think we should gradually see a little bit green for the upcoming weeks. I think that we're going to find the bottom soon. So we're going to have to wait and see how that goes. But, anyways, going into tomorrow, like I said, I do expect us to be a little bit green when we close. I also expect us to see lots of volatility and high reactions. But, anyways, that's what I have for this video. I hope you guys found value in this. And always remember, if you're a long-term investor, don't just worry about the short term. The long term still looks very, very good and bullish for Tesla. Patience is a virtue, and patience is key for the market and Tesla and everything like that. Anyways, I thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Tesla to the moon, and peace out.